Liverpool prepare to face Man City at Anfield on Sunday, and I cannot tell you, I cannot describe to you, I cannot explain to you how nervous I'm feeling for this game. This game could decide our season. I am so scared for what's going to happen, because those 90 minutes could be so crucial for what's going to happen in the rest of the season, right? But first we have to talk about what happened on Sunday, and then today we're going to talk about how we're going to feel ahead of the Man City game, the injuries and stuff like that, the predicted team. We're also going to talk about the game against Sparta Prague on Thursday. But let's cast our minds back to Saturday. An absolutely fantastic winner from Darwin Núñez, the man, the myth, the legend. He's the GOAT. Darwizzy has saved Liverpool at Forest. We did not play exceptionally well that game, right? We definitely could have lost that game, and the fair result was probably a draw. But Darwin comes on, scores a 99th minute winner, and if we go on to win the league, we are going to be looking at that moment as like, that is where we want it, right? Because it was fantastic. There was controversy leading up to it, with Konate going down with a head injury, the ref pausing the game and then giving the ball to Liverpool about 2 minutes before the goal, before Darwin Núñez stuck it in. And obviously I can understand why Forest fans are complaining about this. If it happened to Liverpool, I certainly would be. But they definitely still could have, like, it wasn't just on that they conceded. They definitely should have defended better, but that's fine. VAR, as always, inconsistent, terrible, messing up again. Paul Tierney, just a terrible referee, I'm sorry. I just don't really like him, and he got it wrong again. But we have to talk about that goal, because the moment it's just the feeling, right? The fans in the away end, you can see how excited everyone was. I was watching the game, I thought it was over, right? Personally, I thought it was done, right? 99th minute, it's already gone overtime, and I was like, yeah, it's done, it's done. And especially when Tsimikas went for the volley and then they managed to retain possession, I thought, yeah, ref's going to blow the whistle. McAllister wins the ball, twists, bends it in with his left foot, and Darwin Núñez manages to leap over the defender and into the bottom corner. Keeper had no chance, and Liverpool go into madness, right? Because those 3 points could be so crucial. Think about that. If we didn't get the 3 points, if we got the draw, we're going into Man City game with them being top of the league, and then the pressure is on us to win at Anfield. But like this, we're top of the league and we're fine. We're fine. And if we win on Sunday, we go 4 points clear, which is absolutely massive, right? This is the importance of this game, because if Man City win, I feel like they're going to win the league. And I think that's what most people feel. This game is season defining. Man City have to play Liverpool and Arsenal in the next 2 Premier League games. Let's see what happens in those, because wow, these next few weeks will be season defining. And now we got to talk about the rest of the game, because I feel like the lineups going into it, a lot of Liverpool fans, including myself, were nervous. Joe Gomez playing DM, Bobby Clark inexperienced at centre mid, Cody Gakpo through the middle didn't offer much, definitely should have played better, wasn't really involved in the game. I thought Harvey Elliott didn't put up the greatest performance, right? Van Dijk and Konate were monstrous. Luis Diaz really stepped up, I thought he was very good. And then Alexis McAllister, signing of the summer, my guy, balled out, absolutely balled out, and then that delivery, oh, it was fantastic, it was spectacular. Created 6 chances as well, which was the most he has ever created in a Premier League game in his career. What a player he is, and we're going to need him for Man City. We're going to absolutely need him, because let's talk about Man City, what they did at the weekend. Man United go 1-0 up with a screamer by Marcus Rashford. City don't panic. They absolutely dominate. They should have scored about 6. Erling Haaland missed sitters, then got his goal at the end. Foden was fantastic, and they turned the game around. Man United didn't have a chance. City had more shots than Man United had possession. The banter club strikes again, but Man City were fantastic, and this is the team, this is the juggernaut that we have to face on Sunday. Now, another key thing is the fitness of Mohamed Salah. Is he going to be back? It will all be determined on whether he gets minutes against Sparta Prague. I don't think he'll start, obviously, but if he comes off the bench, gets a few minutes, that will give us an indication to the fact if he will start on Sunday or not, because we need him, right? That spark through the middle. If Szoboszlai's back starting, hopefully Endo's back. Endo would be crucial. We need him to be back, like, fit, right? He played 30 minutes against Forest, and I thought he was solid, and hopefully he gets the start against Man City, right, recovering from his injury. Well, it was just a little knock. But if we have our full midfield of Endo, McAllister, Szoboszlai, and our full attack of Salah, Núñez, Diaz, then you have to be saying, apart from goalkeeper and right back, it's a full-strength Liverpool, and we have to be beating Man City, right? It will be tough, of course, and they are the best team in the world. They are treble winners. They are record breakers. They do also have 115 charges hanging over their heads. But we have to win this game. It is so... I cannot explain to you what this victory would mean in this game. And this is the time for the big players to step up. If Darwin Núñez turns up against Man City, scores a goal to win us the game, then you'll be looking at that 80 million price tag going, it was worth it. It was worth it. So now these are the games. Crunch time. 11 games left till the end of the season. Oh boy, this is going to be tough. Sparta Prague in the Europa League. Going to have to rest players because of the game on Sunday. But we definitely don't want to be losing by more than 1 goal, right? If we lose by 1, that's fine, right? Sparta Prague, obviously, good team. Like them a lot. Very good side. But... look, obviously I want Liverpool to win. And I think overall they will win. But the first leg... mate, if we play the full kids, like if we play fully the kids, it could be fairly bad. We need to get lucky. We need Kelleher to do good because we need to rest, but at the same time, we don't want to be getting battered, right? We don't want to be getting bopped, and that is the issue right there. Man City, they play Copenhagen midweek on Wednesday, right? They won 3-1 in the first leg, so I think they'll rest players as well because for them, it's a crucial game as well. They're going for 4 in a row in the Premier League. This is massive. And still, don't count out Arsenal. 6-0 last night against Sheffield United. They were dominating. They were fantastic. They could have scored more. And... they look like a force to be reckoned with, but they also have to play Porto next week. 1-0 down. They have to come back at the Emirates. It's going to be... man, I love the Premier League. I love the end of the season. I love crunch time. When my team is fighting for it, you're there watching every game. This is going to be fantastic. This is going to be special, and I'm looking forward to it so much. But the injuries as well, that is another big issue. Trent Alexander-Arnold, when is he going to be back? Conor Bradley doing a good job stepping in, but... it's not Trent, is he? Right? He's a good player. He's a very good player, but Trent is elite. Alisson, his injury looks to be a little bit worse than expected. So Kelleher, he's going to have to keep delivering on his form. Curtis Jones, still not back. Diogo Jota, going to be out for a while. Gravenberg, still out. There are players missing. But we have a good enough squad to beat Man City. And I will be giving you my prediction, as I think this will be crunch time. This will be the game that could define the season. And I feel like the Jurgen Klopp last hurrah. I feel like we're going to get it over the line. Come on, Liverpool. Let's go. Liverpool 2, Manchester City 1. Come on the Reds. But this will entirely also depend on if Mo Salah is ready. Because if he is... that is a massive boost. He knows how to play against Man City. Scored so many goals against them in the past. The one in 2021 where he puts the defenders on the floor. 1 goal of the season. My guy knows how to do it in the big games. It's going to be tough. It's going to be exciting. I hope you guys are looking forward to it as well. But I am most certainly going to be shaking throughout the entire game. We'll probably be posting a match reaction on this channel after this because... wow. Simply wow. The game at Forest, we got lucky. And we have been with these last-minute winners throughout the entire season. But against Man City, they dominate games, right? And, I mean, they've had... the games that they have dropped points in, you think about Chelsea, right? I mean, that was a disappointing draw. You think about Tottenham. You think about, right, Chelsea twice, I mean, right? They dominated those games, but they couldn't get it over the line. If we don't let them dominate, if we go out there on the front foot, pressing from the front, creating chances, shooting from distance, challenging the goalkeeper, we could, and we should beat them, right? A draw would not be the end of the world. A loss would be bad, right? A draw would be all right. A win would be delightful. It would be the perfect thing to do, as we then have Sparta Prague at home in the comeback leg and then Man United away in the FA Cup before we break off for the international break. And then after the international break, we get back into the mind frame again and we push for this title. You'll never walk alone. Up the Reds. Hope you enjoyed this video. See you guys soon.